Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for tuning in to another episode. I appreciate that. I just landed in. Man, my voice is cracky here. It's dude, it's so dry where I'm at right now. Like it's freezing cold. But you know what? It makes for a. The fuck am I trying to say here? It's just more of like the holiday spirit. You know what I mean? Like it's more of a Christmas. It's more of a Christmas miracle when there's snow on the ground. You know, it's kind of nice. But yeah, I just came back from Vancouver, visiting the family and whatnot here, and yeah, it's a blasty blast of a time. Let me tell you. You know what, guys? I haven't done a solo podcast episode in a while, so I thought I'd do one for the holidays. I tried to get my girlfriend to do one, but she was just too busy, aka she doesn't give a shit about the podcast, aka she, I don't know, aka I'm just a fucking idiot. Yeah, no, I mean, we're gonna do it when we get back, because it's always a fun time. I'm actually in the process right now of trying to figure out. Dude, listen, live streaming and stuff, like you would think, right? It's 2018, you know. Well, it's actually, we're entering 2019, which is fucking crazy to think about. We're entering 2019, and, you know, I'm still having trouble with Wi-Fi. What the hell is that? What is going on? I mean, the argument is, on one side, you have, you know, it's like, dude, I mean, you're using Wi-Fi, you're going to this, like, world on your phone in seconds. Why are you complaining? Shut the hell up. But on the other hand, it's like, dude, like Elon Musk is making cars that can drive itself. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out. Let's get this Wi-Fi on the goddamn roll here. Yeah, man. I have a tough time like unwinding. You know what I mean? Like I have a hard time just like relaxing, I guess, like just kind of like enjoying stuff, like enjoying the holidays and stuff. Like when I come here, anyways, I bring my laptop and like, look at me, I'm podcasting right now, you know. But I mean, I don't know, I like this kind of shit, so it's not really, I don't really consider this like work or anything. But yeah. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, it's nice to just like, you know, turn your phone off and just hang out with your family and friends. Just be around them as much as possible, because you know, life is super, super short. We don't know that. It's so crazy, like that saying, like life is super short. Life's short. Like people say that to me that are younger than me. Hey man, life's short. It's like, dude, you're 12, dude. You're goddamn 12 years old. But yeah, man, just be with your family and friends. You know, turn off your devices. Just relax. You know, put on Elf. Put on some classic Christmas movies, dude. I haven't watched a Christmas movie in a while. You know what I mean? And I always want to. I always want to just like sit down. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Christmas Eve, that's what I'm doing tonight. I have well, not me. I'm at my parents' house. They have an 80-inch screen in the basement. And it's fucking huge. And what I'm going to do tonight is, my favorite Christmas movie is, what's that one called with Tim Allen? Santa Claus, right? I think it's just called Santa Claus. The first one, anyways. You know, with Charlie and, you know, the ladder and the reindeer, and he goes into the chimney and he just sucks it in, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna do that tonight, man. I'm gonna watch that tonight, or I'm just gonna watch a Fireplace. You know, that Fireplace channel that just goes on for whatever reason. I'm going to watch that. Dude, whoever invented that, like, think about that. Someone's like, hey, man, I'm just going to have a channel where I just play the Fireplace. I'm just going to let it go. All holidays. That's, you know, I'm just going to let that fly. And, yeah, we're just going to see what comes out of that. What do you guys think? And the network's just like, no. And, I mean, this guy did it, and it's genius. Every mall you go to, everywhere you go, it's playing during the holidays. So you might even say that it's more popular than the best Christmas movie of all time. A movie that costed probably, you know, hundreds of $millions to make. This guy just fucking took a time lapse of his Fireplace, and it's playing more than these goddamn Christmas movies. Oh, that's hilarious. They got one now too where you can watch the Titanic sink. You can literally just like watch your TV and you can see the Titanic You can watch the Titanic's like over course of a couple days just slowly sink, which is kind of mean if you think about it, because that's real life. I mean, that happened in real life, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude, my family dog, I mean, her name's Cookie, and it doesn't even really give a shit about me anymore. I moved away to Vancouver, and it doesn't even really care. Doesn't really care about me. I saw it, wags his tail for like 2 seconds, and it's done. I think like dogs have that like, and this is me just, throwing out some blank statements here, but dogs have that, time is not really a thing to them or something like that. Like you can disappear. Dude, I literally disappeared for 5 minutes. Like I left my dog once. I was like, I'm going to be right back. Went to 7-Eleven and came back, and he was wagging his tail. It's like he hasn't seen me in years. Like they don't have a sense of time. So it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? It's a good thing when you're working like a 9-to-5 job, because your dog hasn't, he's so pumped to see you every time. But it's also kind of shitty when you disappear for like a year and you come back and see your dog, and he's just, it's the same kind of reaction, really. I don't know. I'm complaining about some stupid shit today, I'll tell you that. You know what, man? I got this. I've been really like, I'm not a good writer at all. By the way, guys, I'm just completely speaking my mind right now. There's no notes here or anything like that. So if I'm not making sense of anything, you can turn this podcast right off, and I completely understand. I get it. But I've been doing some like research on stuff. It's kind of crazy, man. Like I've been doing like I got into this guy. His name's David Goggins. He's like this motivational speaker, and he's just such a machine, man. Like if you guys haven't heard of David Goggins, you guys should definitely go check out. Just listen to him on Joe Rogan. Like you'll get a kind of a feel for what he is. He has a book out right now too on Amazon that I definitely want to get. And I'm going to get for sure, because he basically talks about training the mind and just like keeping the mind sharp, you know what I mean? And doing certain things for the mind. And I think that's super, super important, man. Instead of like, for example, so take working out, for example, because a lot of people have a struggle with this. They go, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. But it's like, as long as you can just push yourself and force yourself and get a workout in, it's not about what you look like. It's just about training your mind and keeping your mind sharp. It's about doing things that you don't want to do. And I think that's super important, man. And that kind of really clicked with me because, man, if I'm at the airport, if I have Wi-Fi, I'll watch like a YouTube video, or I'll watch some like YouTube, or, I'll listen to some like EDM songs and get me fired up, or whatever it is. And I call this is entertainment. Right, like this podcast right now, well, I don't know if it's entertaining, but it's entertainment, right? And like what you should be doing and what you could be doing is, I mean, this is just me because I don't do this. I have a problem doing this. Is learning, constantly be learning. Maybe watch a documentary. Maybe listen to a podcast on, I don't know, sugar levels, stuff that's going to benefit you, man. The more you can just like, I think, force yourself to learn these things, I think the more you're going to just, I don't know, the more you're just going to want to learn. Like right now I'm watching, it's called In Color. It's called In Color, World War II. And man, I had no desire really to learn anything about it. Like, because I don't really know anything about it, which is kind of ironic considering I was just on this, Hitler's Last Stand. It's a history documentary on the World War. But I guess I kind of got into it. And I was like, I should probably learn a couple things about World War II. And dude, I'm in the 4th episode of this show. It's fucking great. I'm learning so much. I had no idea about this, and I can see like there's certain points that happen, like this Dunkirk moment. I'm like, oh, that's where the movie Dunkirk came from, or they like hacked the code of the Enigma, and I'm like, oh, that's where the Imitation Game came from. So it's really cool to see like where all these movies expanded from this like crazy war that actually fucking happened. That's what's crazy about this. It's like I'm watching this and I'm like, wow, this really, really happened. This is crazy. Like not even 100 years ago this happened. So, that's crazy, man. That is so crazy to me. And anyway, so I want to keep expanding my mind. I want to keep, just learning more and more and more constantly. And I think that the more I can do that, the more it just keeps me sharp. I got this like notepad, this notebook a couple days ago. Actually, I didn't get it. My girlfriend's mom got it for me. She's like, you can write your movie script ideas in here. I was like, oh, it's so sweet. But what I think I'm going to use it for is kind of like a daily, not a daily journal, because I'm not really into daily, I'm not really into doing that, but just kind of like writing, like, so for example, I'll put like, January 15th, what I did today, how did that make me closer to where I want to go? And then January 16th, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to try that out. Again, guys, if you guys have any recommendations for any of this kind of stuff, shoot me an email. I'm no expert here. I'm still learning, probably just like you guys are. So, but yeah, I think that's a good way to go. Just kind of keep you on track of like where it is and like what you want to do. Because yeah, man, it's a big deal. By the way, guys, I discovered gift cards this year. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, what's that? What do you mean you discovered gift cards? No. Listen, hold on a second here. Just hear me out. I knew about gift cards this entire time. I'm well aware that gift cards are a thing. But I didn't know when you actually break down the word gift card, it's perfect. You go into a store, you're like, okay, what does my sister like? She likes books? Boom. Let's go to Chapters. Gift card. What does my mom like? She likes, decorating the home. She likes home stuff. Okay, what's a home place? Home Sense. A gift card. So instead of going in there and trying to figure out what kind of gift they like, you just get them a gift card. It's fucking perfect. Never really realized it before, guys. I always thought gift cards were a scam. I always thought like, people get gift cards and, no one ever uses them and I don't know, whatever. But no, they're genius. Thank you for whoever made gift cards, because I'm going to start, I think I'm just going to start giving people gift cards forever. Is it a lazy way of shopping? Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy way, but it's better than giving money, right? It's a gift card. It's a goddamn gift card. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I figured this out. I kind of changed up my workout routine a little bit, for all you guys that probably don't really give a shit, but I kind of changed it up a little bit, man. I was doing like, dude, I've been doing weights. Like I'm talking weights, right? Like 8 to 12 reps, chest. What are you doing today? Hey man, what are you doing today? I'm doing chest. What are you doing? I'm doing back. Oh, sick, man. Have a good workout. Kind of broing out kind of deal, right? I was doing those kind of workouts for a while. And then I got into UFC. I started watching UFC a lot. I love it, man. It's one of my favorite sports. UFC is just fucking awesome. But because I got into UFC, I kind of got into boxing a little bit too. I watched that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight, and man, it was such an amazing fight. And I was just thinking, man, when those guys were going, I was like, dude, I could right now. I'm 27 years old. Like I am coming up to peak performance here, physically speaking, right? Let's be honest. I could not do 12 rounds to save my life. No fucking way. There's no way that I could even do 6 rounds. No way. I would get gassed so fast. I have way too much extra muscle on me. What's the point? Why do I have this? Like, what is this doing for me? You know what I mean? What am I walking around with my shirt off? What is this? What am I doing looking like this? What is the reason for this? And there's no goddamn reason. It's being vain. I'm being vain, right? That's what it is. You want to, you want to look good. And you go in the mirror and you want to just, maybe do a little bicep flex, Hey, what's up? How's it going? But no. As I'm getting older, man, it's all about the mind, right? It's all about training that mind, and it's all about like just feeling good, So, don't get me wrong. I'm not like trying to get to like 140 pounds here, but I'm just saying like lately what I've been doing is I've been hitting the boxing bag, and I'll do like, a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups, a lot of body weight stuff. But for some reason, when it comes to legs, I still like to do weights for legs. I like a good leg day, man. I like to do squats. I like to do some deadlifts, but then I'll kind of switch into like a plyometric kind of thing, right? So it'll be like jumping squats and then like weighted, deadlifts and stuff. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably see what kind of workouts I do. I kind of put up like different workouts that I'm doing, and I want to start pushing that a lot more because, well, what's Instagram for, right? Instagram is all about flexing super hard. You know what I mean? And my diet has changed a bit too. I used to really think that, it was calories in versus calories out. That was a big thing. That was a big thing in the bodybuilding community for a long time, right? Calories in versus calories out. It doesn't matter what you eat, as long as you get it in, you'll be fine. Like if you hit 4,000 calories, you're going to look a certain way. If you hit 3,000 calories, you're going to look a certain way. And don't get me wrong, that's kind of partially true. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you have just donuts and you have 4,000 calories worth of donuts, you're going to be having a lot of sugar, and that's not good. But what you can do, and what I've been doing lately, is kind of just listening to my body. You know what I mean? Everybody's body's different. Some people can smoke dope and function all day. Guys like me, I can't, right? I smoke a joint, I'm out. That's it. It's game over, man. Smoke a joint halfway through the day. You know what I mean? I'm sitting down watching a show that I probably don't even want to watch, So yeah, you got to keep that in mind when I'm talking about diet here. But you'll figure out what's good for you, man. And like complex carbs, like yams, oatmeal, potatoes, fucking, you got these kind of carbs. When you eat these carbs, you don't feel full at all. No. You can feel full, but you don't feel tired. I don't get like slowed down. Like right now, you should do the test, man. You should do this test. Go out, get a couple pieces of pizza. Like calculate the carbs. Let's say you had like 50 grams of carbs in pizza, okay? And now I want you to have 50 grams of carbs in potatoes. Big difference. Massive difference. Like you are going to feel just so like, dude, you have those pizza like in 2 hours, dude, and the energy's gone. Like you're just like, oh man, I'm so exhausted. And the thing is like you're full from the pizza, right? Like you don't want more food. But the fuel that's, I don't fucking, man, I'm definitely speaking out of my ass on a lot of this stuff. All I know is when I have those complex carbs, it's a huge difference. So yeah, go with the complex carbs. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I just want to say happy holidays, happy holidays, happy New Year's. I don't know if I'm going to do another podcast before the New Year's. I'm not too sure yet. I'm in Edmonton, so I don't really have any guests lined up here. But it's tough like traveling with the podcast studio. It's not really it's not the easiest thing to do. But yeah, man, I just want to say honestly, guys, like, all bullshit aside, all jokes aside, I really do appreciate you guys listening to the podcast listeners. I feel like you guys are like the true people, because, well, I mean, I don't know, man, you guys just know who I am. This is a real personal thing here, right? Like you guys really know who I am, and it's kind of crazy to really think about because I don't really know who you guys are, It's a weird, that's the thing. It's a weird time, right? You can know who someone is. Like if you listen to a couple episodes, you're going to know, oh, this guy's kind of fucking, either a douche or, he's kind of a nice guy, whatever it is your opinion is, you're going to know who I am based on your opinion. And I have no idea who you are. That's so weird. But you know what, guys, entering to the new year, I'm doing some major goal setting. I want to have a lot of guests lined up. I'm going to try making this podcast, I want to try to making it, I want to start off Canada wide. Obviously, I want to make this Canada's biggest, entertainment podcast. I want to have all these, guests on the show that have people that are just trying to make it, right? That's what this show has always been about, is just having people that are in the middle of making it in their in their careers, and they're chasing this, whether you're trying to become an actor, a filmmaker, a producer, a director, a writer, you're a singer, you're, trying to become a YouTube star, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever that is, anything entertainment, or even just you're starting up a business, whatever it is, man, I'm trying to catch these entrepreneurs while they're, in the middle of them trying to achieve this goal. right? Because there's so many podcasts out there of these people that have already made it. And when you hear someone that's already made it, their mindset's different, right? So what they're saying to you and what you're hearing from them is just, it's completely different. So I don't know, man. That's just kind of like one of the goals that I have. Obviously, I'm going to be writing a lot. I'm going to start working on this script. I have a great script idea that I think it's a winner. It's a real winner. I'm going to start working on that. And I signed up for this class, this acting class. This acting class. Jesus, I sound like I just started doing it or something. No, I mean, look, guys, this whole year, I tried different things. I kind of tried to see where where do I fit in the film industry? Where do I really fit? You know what I mean? I did improv for 7 months in the city. It was amazing. I met some amazing people, hence why I have a lot of improvisers on the show. But, I really am starting to dig just acting, man. I really like it. I really like getting a script, dissecting it, and just going for it. So I signed up for, she's one of the best teachers in the city. Her name's Deb Podowski. I'm really pumped to be training with her in the new year. And, man, just going to be grinding away. Just fucking grinding away, guys. If you guys have listen, don't feel free to hit me up on Instagram at Zach Klassen. Shoot me a DM. I honestly reply to most people. So, if you're a little bit like, I don't know if I want to hit them up, just don't even fucking second guess it. Hit me up. Ask me any kind of questions you want. Give me some input, whatever it is, man. You guys have a great Merry Christmas. I don't know if you should be saying that anymore. Apparently that's something that's not really, 'cause it's the religion and stuff, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy everything, whatever you are, whatever it is. Happy, just celebrate the holidays, man. Be with your family and friends. You guys have a great holidays, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye-bye.